Water. How precious of a resource is it? It's a known fact that approximately 70% of planet Earth is covered with water. So one may ask, why is water a scarce resource when so much of the planet is covered with it? Well, while it is true that we have an abundance of water on our planet, we don't have an abundance of fresh water on this planet. About 3% of all water on this planet is made up of fresh water on which human life sustains. But only about 0.5%, which is less than 1% of this fresh water, is available for human consumption. The rest is unavailable since it's locked up in glaciers, polar ice caps, or deep underground. This is for approximately 7.6 billion people around the world. We have to note here that the population is projected to grow to about 10 billion people by the year 2050. Water is not only required to sustain life, but it's also required for power generation, manufacturing, industries, agriculture, schools, hospitals, transportation, offices, recreational activities, and a host of almost everything you can think of in your daily lives. The good news is that there's a significant amount of innovation happening to conserve, recycle, and also reuse water. Climate change is being felt through the lens of water, and several other technological innovations related to addressing climate change are also being worked on using the power of decentralized ledger technologies, also known as blockchain to many. It's important to note that some blockchain technologies can consume a significant amount of electricity. It may not be apparent and it may not be obvious initially that these technologies can be power guzzlers, just like vehicles which run on fossil fuels. And it's for these reasons we chose Algorand as our blockchain of choice platform. In the words of the Algorand's founder, Dr. Silva Macaulay, and I quote, "Algorand developed a public blockchain that runs on a version of proof of stake, which drives electricity consumption to almost zero on a fundamental level. I care about this planet," said Dr. Macaulay, end quote. So the key takeaway is that there's a critical water and energy connection or a nexus. Therefore, all the innovators working hard to address any of the challenges, we need to ensure that we innovate responsibly so that we don't end up in worsening the already existing world water crisis or even the world climate crisis for that matter. Remember, we just have one water for one world.